All right, what's good? What's good with y'all, man? We got in the chat. We got Blackbird. We got Big B. We got Adam in the building. Adam vibing. So you thought that the first time when you saw it on Twitter too? Yeah, I was like, let me look into this first. And then when I first read the story, I said, yo, there are some big holes in this story already. They didn't disclose his age. They didn't disclose cause of death, which that's more common. But the age was really surprising, which they've updated. He's 19. So it had me thinking. Then I did the numbers and I was like, oh shit, I ain't gotta look that much further. So Kenny going to Philly. He still sucks. We don't care. What's good, Lorenzo? What's good with you? What's good, Nicholas? All right, there we go. All right, so yeah, in the news, R.J. Barrett lost his brother at the age of 19. Or his brother died at the age of 19, Nathan Barrett. Like I said before, I wasn't sure, was it a sacrifice? And then you start seeing little key details within the story and realize, yeah, this shit is allegedly a sacrifice. Allegedly, I can't stress that enough. I had to slow that down. But yeah, basically they were saying that his younger brother RJ, quote unquote, fell ill and had been home for several weeks before he died on Tuesday, but they waited till Thursday to announce it. RJ's been away from the team since Wednesday for quote unquote personal reasons. Cause of death of the 19-year-old who had been studying to be a pilot was not shared. They just say he fell ill. That's a very vague way to do it. Like, explain to me how this younger brother of an NBA player doesn't. What's the other word? They don't know his age or didn't know his age initially, and they just magically did not know his cause of death. And then you look at his Instagram account, and you see he's following 306. If you can't read, that's 306 people he's following. You had the 38. And you have your 86, 38 murder, 86 blood sacrifice. So they always tell in some way, shape, or form what they gonna do, what has happened, so on and so forth. Yeah, we don't need that. There's too many young brothers dying there, especially young rappers. Rappers been dying. That ain't nothing new. I don't even know who they playing, dude. We got more pressure. Bronny. 1991 911. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to get into that, too. Like I already said, R.J. Barrett, he got the 38 and 86 in his following count on IG. So now his younger brother, Nathan, died on Tuesday, March 12th, 2024. Had a date numerology of 23, and guess who's 23 right now? R.J. Barrett is 23 years old when this happened. And of course, they waited till Thursday, to announce it. Like they did with Toriyama, they waited a couple days, let the numbers line up and stuff. But on the 14th, they announced it, and it had a 52 date numerology, and Nathan Barrett, his name equals 52. So they always have to wait in some way, shape, or form to make sure the numbers line up if it happened prior to. So one article initially said he was 4 years younger, which is a giveaway as well. Yeah. So could it be the sheep shot? For it to line up like this, I don't know. They would have... Well, yeah, fell ill suddenly. That is weird. If they threw in like a heart condition or something afterwards, that's probably you just gonna have to wait until they come out with some type of report, like an official cause of death. And if it's something that relates to blood clotting, heart issues, we can really look, that direction. You think he'll be traded to a championship caliber team in the offseason? Just because someone dies in someone's family don't guarantee that they're gonna win a championship. That's like the common thought is just because so and so used to play for Team A, he died over the summer, so Team A is gonna win the championship. No. Sometimes it's just to keep what you got going on. Other times it's obviously you to be a bigger star. But he got traded what? The Raptors? They ain't finna do shit. Someone said Barrett to the Lakers. That's not gonna help either. Shout out GRZ23. Shout out Arizona. Shout out to Latinos. Shout out to all y'all. And Grand Prairie, Texas. Yes, sir. But yeah, moving forward, also, March 14th has a 61 date numerology. And in the article that I read, that I showed, they pointed out, which is super odd to even point out unless there's a reason for it, that he happened to be 6'1". Nathan happened to be 6'1", and the date that they announced, they had a 61 date numerology. You can't make this shit up. Had a 32 date numerology as well. Fell ill equals 32. And when you see these words in quotes and stuff in these articles, type them words in the gematria calculator because they put them there for a reason. They put these certain phrases or emphasize it for a specific reason to talk to you in code. And furthermore, fell ill equals 121, like blood sacrifice. 121. Kill equals 17. And that same date they announced his death of the 14th of March had a 17 date numerology. We already talked about the cause of death. Or initially, they didn't have a death and they didn't have an age, which is super fishy. Updated, he fell ill, 19 years old. Now, what's even crazier is the fact that Nathan Barrett, his name equals 83. And he died 8 months and 3 weeks after RJ Barrett's last birthday of June 14th of 2023. So we already see the 83 there. We already know that's murder. I mentioned it before. The 38, the 83, the 86, the 121. And there's still even more. Still even more. He also died 38 weeks after RJ's last birthday. So never mind the fact that it's just 8 months and 3 weeks like 83. It's also 38 whole weeks. So it's right there too. And their dad, who's Rowan, his first name Rowan, happens to be the GM of Canada's basketball operations. I don't even know what the fuck that is. And his name, Rowan Barrett, equals 155 and 56, just like Masonic ritual. Cannot make this up. Rowan also equals 64 and 28, just like Kill. So we had Kill with the date, with the 17. We had Kill with 64 and 28 with the father and the son, because he's a junior, as well. To go a step further, Nathan played high school basketball at Montverde Academy in Florida. We know Florida equals 38. Montverde Academy equals 84. And if you include the end date, Nathan would have died 8 months and 4 weeks, like 84, after RJ's last birthday, which was June 14th of 2023. It was announced by Mississauga. That's a name. Canada somewhere. Their head coach, their basketball head coach that used to coach Nathan Barrett when he was younger, Chris Stewart, announced his death. He was the first one to do it. In Mississauga, MISSISSAUGA equals 38, just like murder. Ain't this some shit? Ain't this some shit? And they also pointed out the fact that Nathan was studying to become a pilot. And pilot equals 72. The same date numerology of March 12th, the date that he died. So yeah, when that many things is lining up with the numbers, you can't tell me it was a coincidence. Cannot tell me that. And yes, RP to Nathan Barrett. Yes, it's unfortunate he gets caught up in this whole fucked up, lack of a better word, game that they play. And that's not to say that RJ or the dad necessarily want to do it. It's just something they have to do. Said Wiggins ain't been playing the same since 2022. Seems suspicious to you, especially with his family situation since last year. Yeah, they had a lot of rumors and shit about that too. They had a crazy rumor saying it was Westbrook was sleeping with his wife or some stupid shit. I don't know. You'll be all right, Craig. Yet you clicked on the video. Some people think Caleb Williams is better than Justin Fields. Yes, what the media does. With the oh yeah, we got trolls. I just realized that. I also locked in. These dumbasses still clicked on the video. That's stupid as hell. Anyway, numbers never lie. Exactly. But let the dumbasses who come in here and comment and say, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about," yet they clicked on the video. Anyway, see a Freemason. I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't. I haven't seen a video if he did the handshake when he got drafted, but I would assume so, considering he went number 3 overall. You live in Mississauga, it's 20 minutes away. Damn. I really didn't expect anyone to actually know where that was. It's beside Toronto. Okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense. Huh? Did not know that. But yeah, man, this is something that happens in every sport, whether it be NBA, NFL, etc. And usually, I'd say in most cases, it's typically the father. Like an athlete might lose, say, a father or some case, sister, a cousin. Younger brother, you don't hear that one as much. I'm going to say they. They didn't got him. Allegedly, of course. I mean, over the years, you've had Isaiah Thomas, the little one, the short one from Boston. He lost his sister in a car crash. The night? Or it was the morning of the first playoff game that they had that season when he went on that little run. And I think he finished like 4th in the MVP race and everything. Yeah, that same postseason. That first Sunday to start the postseason. He got that news and all of a sudden just played out of his mind, averaging 28.7 points a game. Not a coincidence. Ben Simmons, after he got drafted, they got video. His cousin got ran over crossing the street. Not jaywalking, crossing the street. Car stopped, and all of a sudden it just suddenly went as he's in front of the car. D-Wade's cousin, Lakia Aldridge, was shot and killed not too long before D-Wade ended up playing for the Chicago Bulls. Not a coincidence. We know about MJ's dad. He won a lot more championships after his dad died. And his dad even warned him about it, and we saw what happened. Kobe. Everybody knows about Kobe. They got rid of him for more merchandising. They got rid of him for a stupid-ass bubble championship. Like all of that. And on top of that, they can keep milking it, like how you have NBA 2K does a whole Kobe tribute. The NBA does a Kobe tribute, whether it be a live game, a Lakers game on TNT or ESPN. It's just something for financial reasons. They can keep doing this shit. I think one other game he played against the Raiders, I think he went crazy. It's like a Monday Night Football game. I think it was against the Raiders. He played out of his mind. Gave up his sister for no reason. He could at least got an MVP out of it or something. And he scored 51. I didn't know he scored 51. I knew he dropped like a stupid high number. I know it was 51 points. So will the Raptors win it? I don't know who they play. Oh, yeah, here's another one. This ain't a family member, but Chris Bosh back in 2012. I think Ian's mentioned this before on one of the streams. A female masseuse collapsed and died in Chris Bosh's home in 2012. And what did the Miami Heat do those next 2 seasons? Back to back. Scottie Pippen, we know he gave up his son. a couple years ago, Anton, he died at the age of 33. You already know about that number. You already know what number Scottie Pippen wore in the NBA. So there's that. And then, mind you, this happened after he was retired. Well, after he was retired, he wasn't even in the league still. And his wife's back was still getting blown out. Yeah, 51 points in the playoff game. That game was so dramatic, made him look like a superhero. That whole postseason run, they made him look like a superhero. But that was the one that really catapulted IT. It was no longer Isaiah. It was a nigga that's IT. And watching it back then, this is before I knew it was like scripted and stuff. It was like he damn near gave like the way Nate Robinson gave hope for short people, and Spud Webb as well for like, and Muggsy Bogues, like shorter people that can make it in the NBA. That's kind of what he did too, because IT is all of what, 5'7", and the fact he was doing it against the niggas who was like 7 feet tall, 6'8", 6'10", and shit is what really made it even more dramatic and more exciting to watch. It's like Nate Robinson's run with the Bulls. No. Not NBA, but yeah, Ray Lewis, after he was retired. The same day the baby's father died, his album went number 1. And if I remember correctly, wasn't that album the one he dedicated to his dad as well? I know he dedicated one to his brother, and then he did another one for his dad. Master P and his daughter. Obama chef drowning. Obama. That's a whole goddamn. You know what I'm saying? You read CP3? I didn't even know he had a book, and he may have gave up his grandpa. You believe he doesn't want to do certain things, which is why he had an injury clause. I think I'd have heard something about it in an interview of his about his losing his granddad. I don't know if he was at Wake Forest when it happened, but I do recall hearing something like that. Oh, that is a thing. Yes, the heart attack gun. I don't know about RJ Barrett's brother, but that is a thing. That is a real thing. I got a YouTube short on it somewhere. And the car's brakes didn't work. I know about that. Yeah, that album was ass too. What's good? Living Legacy 69. Dak, his brother, his grandma. Can't forget about that. His grandma and his brother. He dropped 61 when he lost his grandpa. Damn. I'm going to say they on that one, for the fact that at the end of the day, he ain't, as far as I know, he ain't take a pillow to the nigga face or do all that. But yeah, he'd be the beneficiary, no question. You might be onto something with that one. He lost in my high school. Okay, CP3 lost in my high school and he scored 61. Okay, I knew it was before he got to the league. Whenever he said that shit about him losing his granddad. Do I think Latino artists also down? Hell yeah. You not safe if you black, white, brown, Asian. It don't matter. You see how they just got rid of Kira Toriyama. He Asian. There's a whole slew of black celebrities we already know about. White ones, like your Robin Williams. Like that, you're not safe by your race. That's not how that works. You might have a little leeway if you white. You might, you know what I'm saying, get away with putting on a dress and shit, but eventually you're going to have to give up somebody. I think about Dak's sexual assault allegations. I don't even know anything about that. That's news to me. Is this like something that just came out or what? I don't think I've ever heard of those. Kevin Durant's half brother. That's another one. That was another one that happened. Was that two years ago or so? Kevin Durant's half brother. Clutch Sports. You know, Terrence Clark. He died in a car crash 3 months before the NFL draft. And then, you know, lastly, the biggest one, or actually Kobe would be the biggest one. Len Bias. You can't forget about that. If Len Bias made it to the league actually made it to the league and like played for real, we wouldn't be talking about Michael Jordan the way we do. And the league could not afford that. So it's like, nah, we can't have that shit. This MJ. This Black Jesus. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, we can. For real. I don't know nothing about that. People were speculating that Big Shirley took out Kevin Samuel. Now that's wild, bruh. Kawhi Leonard, that's another one. This was before he was even a teenager. I think, was he 12? When his dad got shot at a car wash. And that was the one for his career. Came out a few days ago. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about this. I have to look into it, though. He want that soul. Unless he did it, then he want that hoe. Oh, shit, wow. So what I think about Aaron Donald's retirement, the NFC West can sleep. They can relax. Geno Smith doesn't have to shit bricks. Len Bias, yeah, he's from the DMV area. Nigga said Rihanna's cousin. But yeah, man, like, especially with like athletes, like I was saying, if you going high in the draft, best believe you're gonna have to give something up. High in the draft, MJ, Kobe's, Ben Simmons, RJ was high in the draft. At some point, you definitely gonna have to give something up. Kawhi's sister went to prison too. I forgot he got a sister. I'm trying to remember what she went to prison for. Let's see. I'll put in Kawhi. Let me see. Sister. Crime. Kamisha Williams, sister of LA Clippers star Kawhi Leonard, been sentenced to life in prison. Damn. Without parole for the murder of 84-year-old Afaf Assad. According to ESPN, Williams and Candace Townsend robbed and fatally injured Assad at the Pachanga Resort Casino in Temecula, California. All right, first off, if this man is 84 years, I'm amazed they didn't say 83. If he's 84 years old, why do you have to fatally injure and rob an 84-year-old? I'm not saying you should do any of that at all, but like, if you're 84, you don't have to fatally assault nothing. You just push him over. Like, what the fuck? Let's see. Townsend and Williams followed Assad into the bathroom, broke his, her. That's a her. Okay. Broke her skull. You don't have to, she's 84. She was going to die soon anyway. But like, damn. Broke her skull and robbed her. Assad died from injuries. A few days later, on September 4th, both women were found guilty of first-degree murder and elderly abuse. At the time of the murder, Williams' aunt confirmed that she and Leonard were brother and sister. That's a weird way to say it. And we know about the Clippers, and Leonard don't really care about the playoff stats. That's wild. That's wild. That's excessive for someone like that. Yeah, he saw his dad get shot too. I don't think he has one. Yeah, I don't think Steph got one. If he ain't got one, he gave up something else. I can tell you that. Allegedly. I remember that. He said, oh my God. I don't know why people would bet on him anyway to win it. With or without Derek. Say Pickett going from one pen team to another one. Wonder what that spells for Jalen Hurts. They got another good backup. Or I can't even say competent with that nigga. They basically replaced him with another back. They got another backup. That don't mean shit for Jalen Hurts. They didn't pay him all that money. That nigga is not losing his job. Do I think all the ped talk LeBron James been taking, he might end up collapsing on the court and dying one day? No. No, because then that would raise the talk even more when you think about it. Because they going to think, what caused him to suddenly collapse on the floor and die? And they going to start digging. And then they might, unless they just make up some bullshit, that pair shit going to be, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be floating around. So yeah, they better off just letting the media not talk about if they really want to keep that shit hush hush. Because the media will find a way to make sure they look guilty, or that he looks guilty. So Rihanna gonna give up the whole Barbados island. Spider-Man 4. Oh, I did not know it's been announced. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, 84. Like I said, you don't need to break her skull, crack her skull, if you're gonna rob her. You shouldn't be robbing in the first goddamn place. But damn. Yeah, you deserve life in prison for some fuck shit like that. So you said it happened to Bronny almost. Man, listen. That's more so just as a scapegoat excuse if he don't pan out. It's like, oh, he had heart problems. Like, you can look at the comments now, the Bronny James video on YouTube of that clip. What was the one he did? He had a nice finish in a game against, I think, Arizona State the other night. And, like, you see a lot of comments talking about, oh, Bronny James, he's doing so good. He's battled a heart problem and all this shit. And it's like, he had a good play. But we don't have to throw all that in there. So if he don't pan out, you could always say, heart issues. And then go on to Bryce. Pittsburgh's stupid for that. I mean, they was already bait this year for people to win the AFC Championship. It's going to be more of the same. All it really does is replace Gus Edwards. That's really all it does. You got an older version of Gus Edwards with more tread on them tires. So RJ Barrett used to go to a boba place. Your sister worked there in order. She always said he was nice. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of these celebrities, athletes, whatever, not all of them like assholes and shit. It's just what they do behind closed doors, allegedly, is where that line kind of gets drawn. Like, yeah, this motherfucker do some fucked up ass shit, but like if you just talk to him on some regular chill shit, they could be one of the nicest people ever. Like, I've heard a lot of people say about Tom Brady. Like, he was at a hotel in Knoxville. It was back when I was working at a hotel, and one of my coworkers said she was working the day that he got in there and stuff, and said like real friendly, real personable, like not on no Hollywood shit. Like, you would have never known he was the quote unquote go to the NFL or he this big time star the way he acts humble and shit. He don't act like he better than people. But at the same time, that don't mean he don't do no fucked up shit. Cause they should have kept him in Pittsburgh and be a backup to Russell. Exactly. Yeah, let him learn. Do I think they'd use him back? Yeah. He plays in college basketball. They're already using him. It don't change the fact that nigga's not ready. He not D1 ready at all. It does not change that at all. For the NBA punishing Steph this season by stripping his all-star starting spot and potentially getting kicked out of the play-in by the Lakers. Looks like humiliation for whooping LeBron. Nah, the thing about that is the Warriors just done winning championships with this core that they got with Dre, Clay, and Steph. That's what that is. It's like, all right, you got your chips, you got your 4 rings. Y'all gonna be slightly above average at best. And that's how it's gonna be. I think Bryce almost finished with high school. Let's see what the kid got in college. He the one that's gonna be straight. I've been saying this shit for a while, bro. Like, all this Bryce hype, Bronny hype, don't fall for it. That he ain't the one. It's that young one. I think the young one taller than Bronny too. That's the one y'all need to watch out for. The media makes the innocent look guilty and the guilty look innocent. That is facts. Oh my goodness. Get this shit on my eye. Damn. All right, whatever. I think Austin Rivers made a good point about the pressure on Bronny living in LeBron's shadow. Yes. I've said it before. I don't even really believe Bronny wants to be in the NBA like that himself. It's more of a thing that his dad done pushed on him for so long since he was a kid that he done kind of just been conditioned to just go along with it. Even though deep down inside he might want to have a passion to, like I said, be a Twitch streamer, do coding or something, do anything else. It's basically the same shit we saw in the I'm gonna say NBA Jam, Space Jam movie, the newest one where LeBron's son in that movie. He didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? LeBron was forcing him to do shit like that. He didn't want to do that, and his son resented him for it. You start opening your eyes about Hollywood when celebrities started dressing as the devil or having the devil in their videos. It's trending now more than ever. Yeah, it's super common now. He really played that. I did not know that. It still blows my mind. He don't start. What you mean specific? And I really didn't think that Dawn Academy is like a real thing. What? I thought this was like the Detox album. Like this was some shit that sounded cool but wasn't real. There's no way. Dawn Academy is a real thing. Man, I gotta check this shit out. Bryce 6'6". See, that's that bullshit, bro. This nigga ain't even finished high school. This nigga already 6'6". LeBron, my life is a superhero movie. James, exactly. What do you say? He thought he was Iron Man or something like? He said some bullshit. Do I think Draymond Green is worse than Rasheed Wallace in terms of his reputation with the text and screaming ball don't lie? Draymond Green is way worse. Rasheed Wallace has got a bad rep. That's really what that boiled down to. He got all the bronze jeans, even look more like him, and got the same mannerisms the way he walked, drive to the basket, and jump. Bryce, the chosen one. Tell you that's the one. But yeah, man, Big B, like Draymond Green, he be doing too much. He do way too much. He's like one of those fake tough guys too. Like that's the thing. Rasheed Wallace at least entertaining whenever he got text, and even though sometimes he ain't even do shit, he just get a text. Just like they just did not fuck with him. Why isn't Joe Milton getting more hype? Shit, simple. We've seen him play. Well, let's see. I'm gonna say this. People here in Tennessee, we've seen him for 2 years. Last year don't fucking count. But we've seen him play for 2 years. He is not accurate. He got a strong ass arm, but he is not accurate. That's why. And it's the fact he's 24, 25, like, and you still ain't got that shit dialed in yet. You sat behind Hendon Hooker, who had good ball placement. You still ain't. You working with Josh Heupel, who's supposed to be a QB guru, and you still ain't dialed that shit in. He got it working for Hendon, but he ain't get work for you. You got all the pro tools physically in the world. Strongest fucking arm. You got damn 6'5", all at 230, 240. You built like Cam Newton, but you have no touch or accuracy on your passes. You could throw that bitch 60 some miles per hour, but that's it. That's why. And he ain't got it in between here too. That's another thing. Even though it's where he can really ball. You know, I was really tough on Luka when he first got in the league because I thought, yeah, this nigga overhyped. After some years, all right, he cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, he cold. But still, like, I think there's a lot of hype. There was way too much hype for what he did, or in this case, didn't do in the NBA when he first got in. Like, couldn't get past the first round, but they talking about how great he is and shit. Like, chill. Let him get to the Western Conference Finals at least. Then we can start talking. Boeing or whatever it is. Well, they say he died and they said it was quote unquote suicide. And even like just going through the comments, people was already seeing that shit like, yeah, this some bullshit. One of them was like, if anybody's about to whistle blow, make sure that people know where you are, or you document what time it is, where you was, this, that, and the third, what's around you. So if they come up with any story just lying and shit, They already got you on camera saying exactly where you was. NBA WWE champion, MVP. He really do need to go into pro wrestling. I think he would thrive in that shit. He's already hated. He already do WWE moves. Just get him, get him basic training on how that shit work and how to, take bumps, run the ropes and all that. He'd be straight. Said most male celebrities are chill, down to earth, humble. It's the females that can be on some Hollywood shit. Shit, there's some males that could be like that too. Some of these rappers and shit, the gangsta, supposed gangster rappers and shit, think they too cool to do this or do that all the time. They gotta be tough all the time. What was it? 21 Savage, when he first got on, it was like he always had to be. You didn't see him smiling and shit. He always had to be like, I'm tough. Like, nigga, you skinny as shit. You ain't gonna do nothing to nobody without a gun. Like, always gotta be hard all the time. Like, no one wants that. I know my brother told me a story of I think he was at a Starbucks or something, and he saw in a hat, she had on a baseball cap below, with the ponytail combo, shit little white girls in yoga pants be doing. It was J-Lo in like some running workout outfit and shit, and she had the hat low, hair pulled back, then she had shades on so people wouldn't fan out, because she just trying to go get coffee and not get bothered by 50 to 100 people freaking out. And my brother saw her. He made like a gesture, like a waving gesture, but he didn't do it in a way where it draw a lot of attention. And he said like she was like appreciative of the fact that he acknowledged her, but he didn't fan out or come over and like, hey, can I get a picture? It was just more of a, hey, I see you, what's up? That was it. So just because they regular, other way around. I say other way around, really, on that one. Just because they do, let me see how I do this. Just because they celebrities and they do all types of fucked up shit, allegedly don't mean they don't do regular people shit. Or have to do regular people shit. He gonna sign a 3-year contract. Boy. They gonna fall off a little bit. A little bit. They not finna go on no 6-6 shit. Check out what Mel Gibson said about Christopher Walken. A lot of celebs aren't chill. Was he talking about to the public or was he talking about behind closed doors? That's what I want to know. Was it one of those, yo, Christopher Walken's a wild dude, man, like on one of them Will Smith type of stories? No, was it like that? But I have heard a story. I forgot. I don't know if it was Mel Gibson. Someone said something about Christopher Walken's an asshole. Like I've heard people say Tyrese is an asshole too. Holmes getting the Curry treatment, win like a couple rings, and then be irrelevant. I'm gonna say yes, irrelevant. I wouldn't use that word. I wouldn't use that word for either of them, but basically, front end success followed by back end fall off or no championships. Steph got the Warriors from 350 M's in 2009 to 8.2 billion in 2024. Why ain't the media talking about that? He's propping up LeBron. Exactly, underbound LeBron James. You got a feeling the Celtics are going to do what the Bruins did in the playoffs last year. They'll be dominant regular season, but be an early round exit in the playoffs. I had a feeling they're going to make a deep run this year, then choke it away. But yeah, that's their MO with this new Boston squad. They're going to choke some shit they shouldn't lose. Yeah, that's another one people say is a chill dude too. J. Cole. Behind the scenes, I mean, there's enough music videos that show the type of shit he on behind the scenes. What's that? ATM? Go back and look at ATM. Tell me what signs you see. Specifically one that's a swirly looking one, if you know what that is. Just saying. And look at that album cover of KOD. He's very standoff. He has a standoffish face. Like, he just looks... Tyrese looks mad all the time. Like, even when he's smiling, he look like he finna say some mean shit to you right after that smile. Say the Celtics had the most sacks. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Celtics are the Niners of the NBA. Yeah, that's actually good comparison. He part of Honey Bun Club. Yeah, he gave Mark from RDC a honey bun. I think it was like the music video. I think where all of them was in it. It was in J. Cole's music video, obviously. And they gave Mark a honey bun. So you drive for a limo service. Most celebs actually cool. Are the ones that are cool. You got J. Cole, Chris Brown. That's actually shocking. I'm a little surprised by that one. Chris Brown. Ironically, Rihanna's Pretty Bitch. That does not shock me. The Chris Brown one, that is really surprising. That's extremely surprising. And Rihanna being bitch, yeah, I can see that. Like, I can see a Nicki Minaj. Who else? A Taylor Swift. Katy Perry. Obviously Rihanna. Any of those super top tier pop. Any of them, yeah, I can see them having a super big ego. Yeah, they do choke in the fourth. You met I can't even talk. You met Neek and Ray Allen at a golf course back in 2007. Dominique, straight up comedian, cracking joke. Yeah, the whole city of Atlanta still fuck with Dominique heavy. And Ray Allen was chill. J. Cole was trying to do damage control, saying that Jay-Z didn't have enough money to be in. Yeah, well, who signed him? Who was he signed to? People forget that shit. He signed to Jay-Z. Because Jay-Z saw J. Cole as like a younger version of him. He knew how to play both sides, for lack of a better term. You know, J. Cole, he comes off as the super relatable dude. He don't wear no designer gear. He's out here wearing plain t-shirts and some joggers. And some dreads, the freeform dreads, not the super Migos, like cleaned up shit. Just looks like a tall ass light skinned nigga. You could just find just at a bar, just walking around downtown, just seeing a nigga like that. That's why he's super relatable. Back door. That back door. Kelsey is more humble than Travis. Oh, Jason Kelsey. Who the fuck is Japan Kelsey? Jason is more humble than Travis. Yeah. Yeah, we see that now. The media has done a really good job of beating his image down. Well, yeah, the whole Rihanna thing. To this day, he can never recover from that shit. Because it was like Rihanna was so beloved by the masses. And the fact you do that, or you get accused of putting hands on her, and they had images come out. Oh yeah, you done. You done, buddy. It's like you bring up his name to any woman, they still be like, I don't fuck with Chris Brown because he a woman beater. But if they had the choice to sleep with him, I promise you they still sleep with him. All that he's a woman beater shit, with all that logical shit would go out the window real fucking quick if he was there in person. Wait, what? I've never heard this one before. You say a lot of celebrities in the industry don't take showers or put on deodorant. I done heard some celebrities stank. I think they said Kodak Black stank. I've never heard that. I heard some of them look like they'd smell bad, but actually don't, like Post Malone. But I ain't never heard that shit. That's foul. Said Melo's supposed to be traded to the Lakers in 2011 for Odom and Bynum. Rihanna set up Chris Brown with that humiliation, no accountability. Girl was hitting him in the she started it. But you know, when it's just two people in the car and it's a man and a woman, who they gonna listen to? Whose side are most people gonna take automatically by default? Sure as shit, not the one who got a face that's not been fucked up. I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now. Russ last year with the Seahawks. It's 2021. The Rams won the Super Bowl. Russ in 2022 with the Broncos. Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Russ 2023 with the Broncos. Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Russ 2024 with the Steelers. Bengals win the Super Bowl. What? I don't know what you. I really don't know what you're getting at with that. But the divisional rival thing. Snoop responded to Suge Knight's allegations about him, Dre, and Diddy being a part of a secret society with a laugh. Man, he told on himself in his older music videos, man. Murder was the case. I was telling my friend the other day this. Because I think he said he never heard Doggy Style, which is just blasphemous as hell. For anybody, he older than me to say some shit like that. But he had never heard the Doggy Style. We just talking about rap and shit. And I was telling him, go look up the music video, The Murder Was the Case. And in that video, it shows you how Snoop sold out. And Murder Was the Case that they gave me. That came out in, 93. Doggy Style came out in 93. He got hit with a murder case in, 2001. And listen, Murder Was the Case that they gave me. If you listen. I don't even remember that. I don't remember people being to the point that niggas was tired of her. Carl Anthony Towns got Snoop beat. A lot of celebs don't have mirrors. Yeah, I heard because it's the shit that they see. It's the shit that we can't see around them that they see. That's why. In the beginning of her career, Beyonce breath stank. Damn. Ain't nothing worse than when you talk to someone that you find physically attractive and then they open their mouth and you just hear, and it's just straight dragon breath. That is the worst. Oh, that is the worst. Cause it's like, I know you ain't leave the house and your breath stank like that. Ain't no way you got in the car, had a conversation with someone and no one told you your breath stank. Ain't no way you made it out of the car, talk to some more people, and not one person offer you a Tic Tac or some gum on some indirect shit. No way in hell. Not one time did one of your girlfriends in the bathroom tell you, hey, your breath smells like a whole kung fu session. Like, what are we doing? And especially if you famous, you can't be out here with bad breath, bro. That don't make no sense. That's a damn shame. So it makes sense why Kawhi's a quiet person, because he knows what goes down in Hollywood, like Jalen Hurts. I'm going to say with Kawhi, his situation different. I mean, you see your dad get killed in front of you, that'll fuck you up. You saw what happened. He ain't not a real person. We saw what happened to Bruce Wayne. Not saying Kawhi here just breaking niggas' legs and shit, but that'll fuck you up, dude. Jalen Hurts, I don't know. I feel like he really kind of been like that since college. Like kind of this, I guess, straight and narrow type of dude. It's just he turned to the company man when he went to the Eagles. Like full-fledged company man when he got that big-ass contract. So the Doggy Style pick is fire. Kendrick sold out the same way Snoop did. So since the worst season with the Seahawks, every division Russ is in. Division team wins the Super Bowl. You said the Bengals in 24 because, you know, he won a natty in the Superdome. LSU. Jamar Chase. Yeah. But like I said, that's going to be a super common thing that gets around Twitter before midway through the season. That's going to be a common thought. And that's not going to happen. I didn't see clips of the movie. I want to see the other Godzilla one, the one that's based on the original. That's like standalone, the one set in like Japan. I want to see that shit when it comes out. Kawhi mom has a wife or female spouse. Interesting. I think they was all in the same summer too. Calling towns. If not, it was like 7 of them were. Bengals they ain't due for shit. Them going is enough for them. Like football players are the dopest of them all, and the most regular, even the top tier athlete, except Terrell Owens. Damn, he prissy as hell, but got his good moments. Basketball players had the most fun. I say really shit. Some of these coaches, I met Rick Barnes before when I was in college. Super cool, super chill motherfucker. Like he was asked where I was from and everything. So I was interviewing him. He was like, "Where you from?" I told him I was from Chat, and we had a conversation about that. Like super like chill dude. He'll interrupt the players' press conference, say some funny shit. Like chill as hell. He was taking out everyone, all that to lose in the second round. Nah, he said he was going to retire a couple years ago if they won that Super Bowl. He was already thinking about it. And yes, Godzilla -1. That's the one I can't wait for. I should do some rigged soccer vids like the European soccer or even MLS. I've thought about doing soccer. I was like, there's been moments I could do some hockey. But women's basketball, I saw that buzzer beater South Carolina had over Tennessee, and those are wide open. No, like if you got any semblance of basketball IQ, you know that you shouldn't just leave somebody that open and that much space. That's something I should have made a clip of. But I didn't hear about that game until like a week later. Was it the NBA or LeBron and Clutch who plotted on sacrificing Kobe? I say a combination of not so much Clutch, NBA and LeBron James. The league definitely. You see how much they benefited because you think about it. The trickle-down effect. The fact that LeBron James was in his second year with the Lakers. They had just gotten Anthony Davis over the summer. So merch going like crazy. It was already going like crazy the first year LeBron got there. On top of that, now you got LeBron and Anthony Davis, all those jerseys, all that Laker merch going out. On top of that, Kobe just suddenly dies right after LeBron passed him the scoring. All the 24 merch out there, whether it be NBA or the fake shit you can get from City Trends. All of that going out. I don't think they get any money from the fake shit. But all of that shit going out. And then you top that off with the Lakers winning that dumbass bubble. And they can sell championship merch. And, Lakers fans, they going to buy that shit too. Or people that was Kobe fans, they're going to buy it too just because it's Kobe shit. Easy money grab. It's like the equivalent of what the NFL did with the Chiefs. Low hanging fruit. Easy money grab. Taylor Swift. All right, cool. We got Pat Mahomes. All right, bet. I'm winning the Super Bowl, man. Because they know bringing all these female viewers and shit. Met Ty Tribbett at a concert. He asked if you wanted to take a pic. Say Warner Bros. Owns the rights to Godzilla, so we don't see that film out on Blu-ray or streaming. They still got Blu-ray? I didn't even know that. Oh, you said it already did. What? I swear it was supposed to come out this summer. I might have got that confused with the other Godzilla one. I saw that shit, man. That's talking about Steph Curry talking about he might go into politics after he retire. I'm like, Steph, you in politics? I can't. Steph seemed like one of them niggas that he gonna retire and just stay out the way. Like I don't expect Steph to be on like TV as an announcer. I don't get those type of vibes from Curry. But A-Rod that's some comical shit right there. Got a losing record without AD. I believe it. Cardosa 6'7". She hit the bank shot. That's what makes it worse. It was a bank shot 3. I should do some World Cup ones when it comes to America 2026. Caitlin Clark, Juju still good in town, but very obvious with the numbers. Just like when LSU lost to Colorado and the Angel Reese GPA rumors. That's crazy. WNBA, or damn, not the WNBA. Women's college basketball, they got more star power than men's does right now, and the WNBA. And the shit, they've beaten the NBA in ratings a few times this year. What do I think of Power getting canceled so suddenly? It's just book 2. That's it. All they really gonna do is for book 2, they have one final season that's broken into two 10-episode parts. So basically, you still getting 2 extra seasons. That's it. So, and they already have a Power Origin spinoff that goes back to the young Ghost and young Tommy that they teased at the end of the original Power when they showed was it Carl from Shameless playing Tommy and shit. So yeah, and I mean with book 2, the writing has been so shitty, man. It's like, find a way to clean this shit up and wrap it up. That's all I ask. Fuck no. Eagles ain't finna do shit. B-Fire said it, a couple times on the stream, on his stream. After the Eagles won that Super Bowl over the Patriots, beating the so-called GOAT, you can't top that. Ain't shit they gonna do. What they gonna do? Go again to lose? Physical media disc still exists for DVD. Blu-ray. Okay, 4K makes sense, but what? That's wild. That's crazy. Said Kobe was gonna leave Nike, and he had a legal battle with Big Pharma. So nothing beats the crowds in the Euro League. I watch Force and Kane. Yeah, Force's writing is shitty too. That one got so many plot holes. It's not even funny. Like the idea, the premise, is like they got something they can work with, but they fuck it up. But the fact Tommy's Tommy is what saves it. Kanan, that's the best one out of all the spinoffs. Power had a fake Tupac on it. He thought it was YG. When the WNBA, the Liberty didn't even show up to play against the Aces in the finals. They had the Lamar Jackson faces, except for Sabrina, what's her name, who shoots them threes. Damn. BMF had the 2B Tupac. Yeah, I gotta watch that new episode of BMF too after the stream. Try to tell the Eagles fan at work that they weren't gonna be better than they were in 2022. He didn't believe. That's because on paper a lot of teams can look really good and underachieve, i.e., the Eagles this past year, the Cleveland Browns damn near any year. This nigga, wow, you said when you make a player and Madden, your player is gonna get sacrificed in the future. What? What you gonna do? Delete them from your hard drive? Like, all right, man. Try to time it up and shit. Like, okay, it is this date numerology. What you got? 38. Delete. Is that what you gonna do? Yo, real shit though. They need to make like because if you want to pass the truth off as like a joke, a game or whatever, they need to make some type of game, kind of like a GTA, not super GTA to the point where like it's focused on like crime and shit, but like a similar GTA like game where you try to get on as some type of celebrity, whether it be a rapper or an actor or something like that, intertwined with like sports. Like you cool with athletes, but you don't necessarily, you know what I'm saying, play. They need to do a game like that, but except it shows how niggas really get on. Like if you want this acting role, they ain't gonna show none of the shit, but like they gonna imply it. type shit. They need to make a game like that. Yeah, Saquon, op ass nigga. That's how I feel about Patrick Queen, bro. That's an op ass nigga, man. Took the bag and went to Pittsburgh. I hear about Dex. No, I haven't heard about it yet. In fact, they took Kobe out so early, proved nobody's safe. He was making moves. Obviously thought he was bigger than the program. Yeah, that was the most surprising sacrifice I never seen, was the Kobe one. They won't be surprised the NBA off LeBron in the next decade to 20 years, especially with his overuse of PEDs. They got a movie called American Satan and one called Blood Sacrifice. I did a video on the Blood Sacrifice. I did a whole breakdown. That movie is so fucking trash. That is the worst Tubi movie I've ever seen. And I've actually second worst. I've seen a whole lot of Tubi movies, and that one is the worst. Second worst. Like Omar Gooding is the only him and DeAndre Buns are the only two good actors in that entire movie. But terrible movie. Awful. American Satan, ain't that the one that's like a documentary where they try to make it look cool to be a Satanist or some shit? The one that got like the Baphomet statue that's supposed to look like the Statue of Liberty. If I remember the movie correctly, I think that's the one. Might be another one. Did they give off NPC vibes when you tell them? Why don't they tell them why they don't speak and still mock call you conspiracy? Let them bet on shit thinking it's real and they lose their money. They have a movie called Sacrifice. I think Sacrifice is a movie as well. But Blood Sacrifice, goddamn, that shit was ass. They got a movie called Baphomet. That's on Tubi. I saw the reviews. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, it's already supposed to be a scary movie and shit. I don't know. I don't do scary movies because they trash. Especially a Tubi scary movie. Oh my god. You think these black movies on Tubi is ass? A scary movie, nigga? Boy. Hell no. So it didn't make sense to use Taylor Swift for female views because women actually watch football reasons to get women to gamble on football. No. Listen. I didn't know how big Taylor Swift was until this year. I knew Taylor Swift was big, but I didn't know she was. You understand? Taylor Swift is, to white girls, Taylor Swift is big. Is like that. The way women are with Beyonce, that's how white women are with Taylor Swift. Like, you don't understand. Taylor Swift is big. Nigga, what are you talking about? It was not for women to gamble. That is not why at all. Women don't give a fuck about gambling. It was to bring in the casuals, or it's really the ones that don't even watch football, whose boyfriend happens to watch it, but they weren't really interested in watching it in the first place and said, fuck it, I'm not watching it. That's why. It's to bring them in. Women ain't gambling on no damn football. It's so they can spend money on the commercials and shit. We got these new products. Women will buy that shit. Gambling? Fuck no. That requires too much logic. And you know women operate on emotion. Say Swift is used for the Swift banking system. It's about a rock band trying to break in the industry. Okay. So on the bad deal, had to run the rituals and all. I have to look that one up. That's what I'm saying. She got a cult, like, for real. Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Taylor Swift. They got shit. Maybe Lady Gaga. I think you could throw her in there too. Has cult fan bases for real. They'll die for that bitch. Seriously, they'll kill and die for that bitch. They ain't playing by no damn Taylor Swift out here. Never underestimate Taylor Swift ever again, as far as influence goes. Exactly. She turned up Kelsey, the sidekick. He more popular than Pat Mahomes, bro. I haven't seen the movie, but I seen them advertising and shit on my TV. Women are the biggest consumers. Exactly. Women ain't gambling on shit. They buying shit. Because it provides instant gratification. What does gambling not provide? It don't provide instant gratification. You got to sit there and wait shit out and hope it works. Young boy, oh yes. Young boy's influence scary. That's more so to the youth, but yeah, his fan base got a cult fan base for real too. They'll die for that nigga too. Say top 10 cult celebrity fan base. Who do people? If you include, because I know there's so many big names that you could count that are like dead celebrities too, like your Elvises and shit. But off top, I'm gonna say like you got Prince, Michael Jackson, that is, Nicki Minaj, Beyonce. What's the other one? Just said it. Taylor Swift. Shit, Madonna big. Who else? Just got a cult fan base. So was that 6? If you want to throw in rock shit, you throw in Elvis, the Beatles. I need 2 more. I'm trying to think who else. Top 10. He does have a cult fan base. I wouldn't say niggas gonna die for him though. Like I don't see niggas dying for LeBron James. I actually I'll probably put Kobe over LeBron. Because when Kobe died, people really cried. People I didn't know, I've never seen cried. I'm gonna put Kobe over him. I mean, shit, the way China fucked with Kobe. Yeah, Kobe over LeBron, easy. And who's another? I need an athlete. Niggas really just fuck with him. I kind of want to say Peyton Manning, but even then, I don't know. I'm trying to think, who's another country music star? What's his name? Damn, he from Tennessee too. He sold out Neyland Stadium in like Kenny Chesney. I think that's who it was. I'm sure I can think of another country star, but that's the first one I can think of. He got a cult fan base. Nigga sold out a $100,000 football stadium in less than a day. That's crazy. Have any music artists blackballed in a second? Yeah, they don't play. They don't play. So you believe they came to Kelsey and told us if you want to go up, he had to drop his black girlfriend? Yeah. So yeah, get rid of that. You got to get you one of them stupid cop mustaches, and then we'll give you the credit for the fade too. That fade the niggas was rocking that you used to go to all them barbecues and shit. Yeah, you get credit for that too. But you gotta give up the barbecues. I know you in Kansas City. You love this good barbecue out there. You gotta give it up, Travis. You gotta give it up. I bet he still got a black bitch on the side though. On the low. Say Bron fans and Jordan fans be the 2 biggest dick riding fan bases in NBA history. It ain't gonna be nobody else. It can't be nobody else. Cause shit, the people before MJ, they didn't have enough, high quality film on them. Or high quality footage. You say this basically a horde version of Josie and the Pussycat. Pussycat Dolls, as corny as it sounds, it's a real eye-opening movie. I feel kind of young and old that I know who Josie and the Pussycats are. I feel young that you know that. But I feel old that I know that. That's a motherfucking lie. Boy, hell to the no. No, sir. That's some Aiden Ross shit right there. I think he paid for it, allegedly. Yeah, that ain't me. What about Lil Uzi Vert? Oh, cult fan base. That's right. He not top 10 of all time. Hell no. Yes, I done heard of this shit. We done with the 90s. Yeah, that stupid shit they say. Whatever they can say to make LeBron look like he better than he is. Yeah, Kim Kardashian. The Jenners too. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I forgot they famous, but they don't really do nothing fame worthy. Yeah, you could throw Kim Kardashian in that top 10. Cause she didn't influence the whole look. And think about all them IG thoughts that got their surgeries and shit. You can clearly tell who they tried to emulate or mimic or look like. And Meg Thee Stallion, hell no. Meg Thee Stallion ain't got no cult fan base like that. She more of like a flash in the pan type thing. Like she's still here, her and Cardi B still here, but they don't have cult fan bases. So at this point with current video game shenanigans going on, don't be surprised if there's a video game writer strike. I wouldn't be too mad. I wouldn't be. They don't affect me too much. Excuse me. Cult fan, Juice WRLD, like a lot of these younger dudes, a lot of younger like rappers and stuff. Sure, they got big fan bases, but it's not like top 10 of all time. Like Juice WRLD's fan base, X's fan base, they not fucking with Young Boy's fan base. Young Boy's an anomaly too. Tupac, there we go. Cult fan base, Tupac. Eminem, there you go. There's two more right there. Tupac and Eminem. I don't know how I didn't think of those two. J. Cole, you could throw in Drake. You know, there's other people you could throw in, but I don't know how Tupac didn't come to mind. But yeah, Juice WRLD fan base ain't fucking with Eminem fan base or Tupac fan base. Like, no. I think Tory getting out soon. I don't know. I really haven't been keeping up with it since he been locked up. Doesn't have a real. A lot of these female rappers and shit now don't really be having fan bases like that. They got a hot song people know, but they don't have a fan base that'll really die for them and go really fan out for them. Like Ice Spice don't have a cult fan base. She's known, but she ain't got a cult fan base. Doja Cat is known, but she doesn't have a cult fan base. Jay-Z, I always equate Jay-Z fan base to old niggas. Young niggas do not. I use young niggas loosely, but I don't get cult fan base vibes from Jay-Z. Jay-Z is one of them, either you like his shit or you hate it. There's no middle ground with him. Nirvana, there you go. Kurt Cobain. Jimi Hendrix. Lil Wayne, yes. That's a yes. Cosby, I guess him being locked, oh, he got his masters. That's why. When you get your masters, oh shit. Oh shit. When Chris Brown got his masters, the next day that nigga got hit with a grape assault. Or excuse me, a grape accusation. If you know what I'm saying. The next day. And I think T.I. said, he claimed he warned him or something like, when you get your masters, it's just like bad shit seems to just happen. Yeah, the Barbs, yes. I know firsthand. Said Drake. Yeah, Drake got a cult fan base. Really, Drake, Cole, the big three in rap, Drake, Cole, and Kendrick Lamar, they all got a cult fan base to some degree. With rap girls, they don't have a fan base. You don't know why they think they can beef with her. Nicki fan base is gonna ride and die for. That's because she crossed over to pop successfully. That's how you can get the cult fan base. If you can successfully jump from hip hop and go over to pop and make it work, you will get a cult fan base. Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B have not done that. They did not cross over to pop and successfully do it. Cardi B, the thing she got going for her is the whole Latin thing and the whole Latin wave. She could ride that wave if she really wanted to and be fine. Another nigga who crossed over to pop and then with a cult fan base. Yeah, no one does. That's the GOAT. No one does. Ain't nobody fucking with that. Maybe Elvis. Okay, a lot of people talk about Elvis. Maybe Elvis. Well, shit, maybe the Beatles, but nah, you ain't fucking with Mike Jack. That's the GOAT for real. Yep, he was telling on himself on that one. Drake stands for do right and kill everything. That's a slick ass bar, but yeah, he told on himself right there. So Nicki Minaj still holds the crown for best female artist. I'm not gonna ignore when Remy Ma dissed the living shit out of her. I don't know about that. If we talk about like actual like who's better rappers, like Nicki nice, but Remy Ma put her in a place on that rap shit. I'm just saying. Was it 7? Sheet that was what 7 minutes long? Said Drake got them cheeks clapped. That's why they put him in a wheelchair. Damn, that's funny as hell. And the nigga look like Meek Mill in the swimming pool when Diddy was filming him. Oh shit. Is Chris Brown more talented than Michael Jackson? Overall and musically, if you want to include everything Chris Brown good at, Chris Brown, I'm picking Chris Brown because that nigga can hoop, draw, sing and dance, obviously rap. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm sure he can. That nigga can do what, backflips and shit. He probably know like kung fu. Yeah, you can't fuck with a multi-talented nigga like that. Musically though, the only thing you can say that Mike Jack didn't do was rap. But shit, that's tough. That's tough. Just overall talents, Chris Brown. If we talking strictly music, Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson didn't miss. Chris Brown had some misses on songs later in his career. Drake too busy trying to be a college student still. Lil' Kim humiliated Nicki. Yes, she did. Chris Brown is an athletic Michael Jackson. That's the best comparison. Said Diddy and Freak Mill probably be banging Drake in the closet. Allegedly, man. Allegedly, this what happened. He ain't miss on these hoes. Ain't loyal. Nah, he ain't miss. He ain't really start missing till he started dropping 50-song albums and shit. It's like you bound to miss dropping 50 songs. Shit, I think he had one that was 80 after that. Like you bound to miss. You can't knock it. You can't make a whole 80-song tape and make sure every song is not skippable. You just not gonna do it. I don't care. It could be Lil Wayne in his prime. He's not making an 80-song mixtape and all them bitches hit. All them bitches gonna have some nice punchlines, but not all them bitches gonna be hitting like that. You might be right though. They got more star power. But I don't know. I don't know. They might just turn it up a notch with the drama. I don't know. Because these conference tournaments been lackluster. At least the bigger conferences, they should been lackluster this year. I watched a little bit of Cincy and Kansas. Tennessee, Mississippi State. And I mean, Tennessee gonna play like shit in the SEC tournament anyway. So it really didn't do nothing to me. We'll see though. But you might be right. Yeah, I know I think it might have been you that said that. Yeah, Wayne used to remix every song, and if Wayne did it, it was no longer your song anymore because niggas forgot who made the original. They just knew when they heard that lighter flick what time it was. One of the best. Look at me now, Chris. That's one of the best verses. Like Busta killed that shit. Took it back to straight R&B on 11:11. I'm trying to think, is that the one that I hear that one? Let me see, 11:11. That might have been the one I didn't listen to all the way. Like I heard a couple songs, but I ain't listened to it all the way. Let me see. Yeah, I never listened to this all the way through. I listened to, what was it, the one after it, or excuse me, the one before it when he had like the little haircut and like words and shit etched into the back of his head. Breezy, yeah. Yeah, that's the last one I heard like fully through. That was the song when I was in high school. Everybody tried to get that verse down. The Buster part. Everybody. It was like a thing on YouTube. Niggas was trying to keep getting that shit right. 2000s had the best music in your opinion? The man was on one though, for real. I saw that. He got mad as hell when he heard Lil Wayne on that bitch. He's like, fuck. He's like, my song no more. That's like, for a minute we almost forgot Swag Surf was not a Lil Wayne song. And we lucky, Waka Flocka lucky. OLED Do It took off the way it did, cause boy, whoo, tell you, almost wouldn't have known who Waka Flocka was. Actually, I don't know, man. Hard in the Paint did go hard in the paint though, for real. So, and No Hands. Nah, he would have been straight. He would have been straight. Said Soulja Boy did it. Yeah, Walker would have been straight. I'll take that back about Walker. But yeah, man, I'm finna get on up out of here. Been good chopping it up with y'all. Longest episode this week, I think, too. Hour 22. That's crazy. I'm gonna be back this weekend. I got some more videos dropping on the backup channel, Lobo TV. So if you ain't subscribed, hit that subscribe button over there. Got some announcements I gotta make. So y'all stay tuned, man. Like, comment, subscribe. We out.